Well guys, didn't plan on making a video, but let's jump into it. So this morning I was on my way to work, driving the E420, which I hadn't driven for like 2 weeks. Totally cool, chill, nice and easy. Got really close to work, about maybe a couple miles away. Stopped for gas, grabbing a little sandwich, chilling, having a good morning, starting off the Monday right. And went back to start the car after filling it up. Just cranking. Very familiar sound, which I am pretty sure it's the distributor caps have moisture in them because it's been sitting, like I said, for probably close to 2 weeks. It's been raining a bunch, sitting outside, and yeah, that's a common thing that happens. And my car, I know, has had an issue with that before. So fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure I know what it is at least. But we're gonna go on a little adventure right now. I gotta go to Harbor Freight anyways, which I was hoping I could drive my car over there at my lunch break to go pick up some tools for the C36. But yeah, we'll pick up some tools, walk our way back to work, and then later on, I'll catch up with you guys to hopefully get the E420 back home. I wanted to make an update video about that car anyways, so I guess this will be it. All right, well, we better head over there. I gotta be back by 11:50. It's about 15 minutes away, 10:43 right now, so got a sandwich in my hand, gonna eat it on the way over there, and hopefully we can find some good stuff to help us with the C36 water pump job. Also, random, but all the time, you know the Pitbull song, like da-da-da-da-da-da. It always comes to my head when I'm doing random chores and I start putting my own lyrics to it. So right now I've been singing, walk into the tool store, got a sandwich in my hands. I'm weird. All right, let's go. Go into the tool store, got a sandwich in my hands. Almost there, guys. Well, guys, I guess this will have to do. Don't know where my metric Allen key set went, so I'll pick this up. This will at least help. I was hoping they'd have like an open-ended, something like a open-ended ratchet by itself, like a quarter that could hold the little Allen heads on their own, but only comes in one of those kits, and I don't know if that's the exact right size, so we'll make this do. All right, guys, back to work we go. I'll catch up with you guys once we get to the E420 after work. Got to coach basketball. We've been way too busy lately. Hardly had time to work on the cars. Now I got to do a job that's unexpected. Catch up with you guys later. All right, guys, we've returned. My wife rescued me in the good old reliable ML55. All right, guys, well, I guess they weren't happy about me leaving the car here. Anyways, shout out to the ML55 and my wife as always. Let's see if this thing will start up. Now, if it is, or it was from what I think is the distributor caps being wet, hopefully it's dried out by now and I don't have to pull them off and I can just get home. Yep. Kind of figured. All right, guys, well, thankfully I just talked to the guy inside. They were gonna tow it. But thankfully the workers inside convinced the manager not to tow it. So, lesson learned, but let's go ahead and get this thing home. Thank you again, ML55. Always rescuing. And shout out to you for being a good car. Sorry I let you sit for so long and get moisture in your distributor caps. But she should be okay. Make it home, I'll update you guys. And we're back. Thank you, honey. All right, well, we can probably take a look at it just in case. We'll pull the distributor caps off, see if there's any residual moisture, but my guess is it was just enough to cause a little bit of an issue in the morning, being cold and whatever. And it's probably dried out by now, but we'll take a look here in a second to be sure. But ran absolutely fine on the way home, and it's just as fun to drive as ever. All right, guys, actually a couple days later, but I wanted to give you guys an update video regardless today on this car and what's been going on with the rest of the fleet. So, catch you guys once I get to work. But this car seems like it's fine. Like I said, probably just moisture that was in the distributor caps. and let it dry out, and she should be good. I didn't even pull the distributor caps off yet to look at them, but it fired right up this morning. So the only way I really need to do that again was if it did the same thing, cranking and not starting. But yeah, knock on wood, she seems like she's in good shape. So enjoying my drive to work. All right, guys, well, uneventful drive. Nice drive at that. I always love driving this car. It's very smooth, very just enjoyable to drive. It pains me to think about selling this thing. I don't know if I'll be able to, although it is kind of a possible plan after we do the 5-liter swap and get it all sorted. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it, if I'm honest with you guys. That said, let me catch you guys inside and I'll give you an update on the overall fleet, kind of what's been going on, and yeah, just update you guys. All right, guys, settled in at work now. Wanted to update you guys real quick with kind of what's going on with the fleet, and then we'll close out the video. I'll keep it short. So as of right now, the C36 is undergoing water pump surgery. It's proving to be a bit tricky, to be honest. I have it all kind of like taken apart. The hoses are off, radiator's drained, all that stuff. Fan is out, which is a little tricky to get out. But the water pump bolts, there are 4 Allen head bolts that are okay to get to on the top and basically blind to get to on the bottom. And being Allen head, they're annoying. So I'm trying my best not to strip them. I need to go pick up some ball head sockets later on this afternoon and try it again, because last night when I was trying with my regular Allen sockets, they were starting to strip on one of them, and that is the last thing I want to do right now, because I don't know what I would do if they strip. I'd have to get real creative and probably be metal shavings flying everywhere, and just not a good recipe for changing a water pump. So I'm gonna try to get that done. The C55, still doing a bit of driving with that, testing out the tune, getting familiar with it, etc. I need to dive in very soon to some specific projects on the C55, but I really wanted to finish a water pump on the C36 so I can just kind of drive it for the time being, and for the most part, it'll just be good to drive after that job is done. The E420 seems like it's totally good. It's pretty much just awaiting its 5-liter. Everything else on it is, for the most part, in good shape. I do need to do the front brakes. I was gonna put, obviously, the C55 brakes on it. So I may try to find another 4-pot setup and still have, you know, all the pieces that I pieced together for that to get it done. Otherwise, I can just get the stock setup on it and save it for another time. I don't know. It probably does need the 4-pot setup with the nice big brakes in the front. If I'm gonna do the 5-liter swap, it'd be good to upgrade the brakes with it. SUVs, I need to do a little maintenance on those. Oil filter housing needs to be done on the M155. The little timing cover gasket needs to be done. It's got some oil leaks on the front of the engine right now. ML63, I want to do the tensioner and the idler pulleys, so that will all be happening. But yeah, this week was not supposed to be dedicated solely to the water pump on the C36. I thought I'd be able to get it done in a few days, but it's proving to be a little more tricky. So I will have a video out on that hopefully Friday or Saturday at the latest, and then we can continue on with some other stuff that I've been wanting to get to. So yeah, that is all. Hope you guys have been having a good time, whatever you guys have been up to, working on the cars, your daily life, etc. Hope you guys are doing well. Really appreciate you guys checking out the recent videos with the C55 tune. And for those that stopped by our live video on Auto Afflicted channel over there with my buddy Ali. Yeah, happy you guys have been enjoying the content, looks like, recently. And yeah, we'll keep you guys posted with what's going on coming up soon. So appreciate you all. Thank you. See you on the next one. Peace.